Mike, Philly's off to a fast start. They're 6-1 now. When they went 5-1, it matched their best start since '93, which that team went 7-1 to start the year.
Right.
Great season for that team. Remember, that was a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
I think the schedule was favorable. You start off with the Nationals, Houston, back to the Nationals, and they also start on the road. And I thought that was a key for these guys. Takes the pressure off.
Agreed.
Holiday, even with all the speculation with Holiday, he gets to start on the road. He was named the National League Player of the Week. Pitched pretty darn good and going 2-0. What has impressed you the most with this team? Then we're going to talk about a few of the injuries they've got, some worries, but what impressed you the most so far?
Well, I think a couple of things. Number one, Halliday has just been terrific and threw a complete game. I don't think there's been too many of those in the major league. I mean, this is going to be a guy who's going to devour innings, make life easier for the bullpen. It's just, if you're a Phillies fan, you've got to be thrilled to have this guy on board. And the other thing is, I think their offense looks terrific. Polanco looks like an excellent acquisition in the two-hole. And, people are going to – I love how people say, well, he's a perfect two-hitter because he handles the bat well and he puts the ball in play. It's 6 RBIs in the first game. I mean, he's a good two-hitter because he's hitting the crap out of the ball. Come on. But I think there's a confidence level. I think and that kind of stuff can really get overrated, and it's a long, long season, and this might be put through the ringer 150 times between now and then, but – right now, there's a confidence level. There's an expectation that we're going to win. There's a comfort zone with this team. I just really like everything about it. This could be the Phillies team that has that 105-win season that really they have not had. This bunch hasn't had yet.
I think we said it before. It depends on injuries.
Sure.
Unfortunately, what we know about Lidge and Romero, and they're getting by on that. Like I said, they're 6-1. But Rollins doesn't start yesterday. The very last minute, they scratched and put Castro in, who played pretty good.
Yeah.
And Worth out. Worth hit flexor, took himself out of the game. Rollins has a calf injury, and I have a little bit of a fear of that, concern with that. Those injuries tend to linger. I had one that was partially torn, thought I'm fine. I can still play ball in the backyard with my nephew and feel a little twinge here and there. That's when you got to be really careful.
I'm a little more concerned about Rollins and I think you are too, than Worth. Partly because Worth is a corner outfielder. It's not as physically demanding. Rollins is talking about stealing bases. He's playing shortstop. He's a leadoff guy. And it is kind of weird that they even introduced him and had him in the lineup card and he ended up not playing. But so I mean, they have pretty good luck with injuries the last couple of years. Now they're really kind of being tested in that regard over the long haul. But on the other hand, you could look at it as a positive. Hey, we've done this without Romero and Lidge. We've done this without Joe Blanton. I mean, so it's a great start and a lot to feel good about. And as always in baseball, it's inevitable. There's some asterisks behind it, but generally the news is very good.